Well, you've probably heard. It's a sad day for iconic pastry lovers. The Hostess Company, makers of Twinkies, Ho-Hos, Ding Dongs, and Wonder Bread, among many other baked products, announced this morning it'll be shutting down its business after being unable to settle differences with striking workers. For generations, these individually wrapped cakes have been part of our lives. Here are some commercials you may remember.
Oh, it's Twinkie the Kid! Wow!
Howdy, partners! Come on to Hostess Twinkie Town for some golden sponge cake Twinkies.
Thanks! Creamy filling!
Later, after we eat. You want to be soft. You gotta be firm. There's a right time for snacks, and I say when. Chocolatey cupcakes, tender fruit pies, golden Twinkie snack cakes with cream filling.
After an exhaustive search, we were able to locate one of the few people left who has not yet tasted a Hostess Twinkie.
It has come to our attention on this tragic day in which Hostess has announced that it is going out of business that Emily has never tried a Hostess product. Is that correct?
That is correct, Brian.
Okay, so now we're going to try. Which one would you try first, the Twinkie?
Probably
or the
the
Ding Dong?
Twinkie
Okay.
first.
All right, I'll serve it. What kind of manager I am. Here we go. Any initial thoughts about its texture or presentation?
Very soft, kind of sticky, I guess. I don't know, I'm expecting it to be a little sweeter than I was, but we'll see.
Did you get some of the filling in there?
Mm-hmm. Soft.
Soft? Okay.
Not as sweet as I expected, which I like because I don't like it to be too sweet. It's pretty good.
Okay, and you know these have, due to the preservatives, they have a shelf life of like 4 or 5 million years, right? Long after we're gone and the cockroaches are gone, there'll still be Twinkies. I believe they were featured in Zombieland.
Reading online that people used them in bomb shelters in the 60s because they thought they would last.
And they're probably still stocked down there somewhere.
I do have distinct Twinkie memories.
And would you share those with us now? I know this is hard for you. And if you need to take a moment, you know.
I haven't had one in about 20 years. I'm mid-30s right now, and I haven't had one in at least 20 years. But I do remember.
This is probably 30 years old. I mean, it's probably made about the time.
They last that long, evidently.
Yes, they do.
But I remember vaguely ODing on them at least one time. I was very young. I was probably at least 7 or 8 year old.
Okay.
And it was one of those climb into the cupboard situations.
Mm-hmm.
And mother gets home and there's empty packages everywhere and a kid on the couch about to die of sugar overload.
Hanging out of your mouth and wrappers everywhere.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think there was the OD, which was painful and horrible. But there was probably also a whooping too that followed from the mother. So.
As you can see, the end of an era affects different people in different ways. We're wondering about you. Do you have any great stories involving Hostess treats? If you do, please share them in the comments below this video and tell your friends. The story or comments with the most likes by 11:59 p.m. Central Time on November 16th, 2012 will win a $10 iTunes gift card. Join us in celebrating and remembering the iconic Hostess Twinkie.
Hostess Golden Anniversary Sweepstakes. Game cards in specially marked boxes.
Yep, you get a big delight in every bite of Hostess Twinkie.